Hello, Teacher Sean friends and fans. Welcome back to yet another educational English video. I am your new dad, and today you have spoken and I have listened. You wanted another vocabulary lesson, so you're gonna get it. Today we are talking about 10 very modern, very common slang words for you to add to your diction. So whip out your pen and paper and let's get started. Before we jump into today's video, let me quickly start off by reading some beautiful comments that you guys have written to me this week, and I'm going to read them for you. We have Khmer Music, that's Cambodian music. She said, "How great it is. I'm looking for that words. Thanks a lot." And no, thank you. Thank you for watching. Rush Trap said, "Great video. You're an amazing teacher." Thank you so much, Rush Trap. I really appreciate comments like that. Then we have, and I'm sorry if I butcher your name, we have Tan Tu Tai. "I'm going to share this to my class," and thank you so much, because when you do things like that, when you spread this channel, it really helps me out a lot, so thank you. And lastly, Tech Company said, "Nice to see you back, bro. The content was cool." Well, Tech Company, I didn't go anywhere, and I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, and I think you're cool. And let me quickly say, I am giving away $25 in Amazon or iTunes gift cards at the end of the month. Whoever wins, it's up to you to decide what you want to get. And it's really, really simple to win. All you need to do is hit that subscribe button and click the little bell for notifications. Then smash the like button on this video and leave me a comment in the comment section down below. It's really that easy, and I truly hope that you win. Feel free to join the conversation on Discord. We have a group going. Feel free to join it. You can keep up with me day to day. You could talk to me in right then and there. You could also follow what's happening around on the channel and talk to other people that are learning English, where you guys can share resources with each other. This is super useful, and I hope that you guys take advantage of it. Alright, now let's learn some English. Slang is super important when learning a language. Slang words are words that are not official, right? They're not the words that you're going to find in the dictionary, or even if you find them in the dictionary, the definitions won't match the way they're being used. However, it's the common man's tongue. It's the way that most people talk day to day. We're not talking about formal English, we're talking about just regular old words that people use all the time. When I go out with my friends, you will not hear me speaking formally. I'm not going to be like, "Well, my good friend, how are you today?" No, we use slang. It's a sign of familiarity, it's a sign of comfort in the language, and we use slang to express ourselves. So today we're going to talk about slang words, and to start it off, we're talking about the word yo.
Yo, man, that girl is stupid!
Now, the word yo isn't necessarily new, but in recent times, yo has taken over. When I was younger, my father would always correct me and my brother, and he would mock us when we would use the word no. Now, even he says yo all the time. It's really becoming the #1 way to greet people in the USA. So when you're out, you see your friends, feel free to say yo to them instead of hello or instead of hi. We also use yo as a way to grab somebody's attention. Like, for example, if somebody's about to do something stupid, you could say, "Yo, look out!" Or if somebody's doing something and they're bothering you, right? You could say, "Yo, stop!" Right? There's so many different ways to use that word. You could even use it if you or somebody does something, like you drop a glass, right? A glass just falls to the floor, shatters. You could be like, "Yo," Or, you know, if you were to drop it yourself, you'd be like, yo, right? Yo is a very expressive word, and when you start using it as an expression, it kind of loses all sense of meaning. It's just a filler word that you can use, like, yo, dude, I am so tired right now. Or, yo, did you see that new movie? Or, yo, check that out over there, right? Yo has so many different uses, and it's really kind of hard to pinpoint when you're using it as an expression, what the real meaning is. You could use it very liberally. So go out there, start using yo. Start swapping that out for other words, like, yo, I want to hang out tomorrow, or like, yo, what do you have going on tonight, right? It's a very good word to use.
Today I'm going to be doing a video all about flexing and wealth, and in particular YouTuber wealth.
The next word is the word flex, and flex is a great word. Normally what it means to flex is when you see the people, they contract their muscles to show how big they are, to show the shape of what they are. But in slang, it actually takes on a completely different meaning. When it does come to slang, the word flex actually means to show off. We all know that one guy, that one girl who's always showing off. Maybe they're showing off how much money they have. Maybe they're showing off how good they are at something. Those people are flexing. And we don't usually use flexing as a good thing, right? We wouldn't say like, oh, great job flexing. No, you would use it to say like, dude, stop flexing. Or like, why are you flexing right now? Why are you flexing, dude? Or you don't need to flex around me, man. We're friends, right? You have so many different ways you can use it, but it's always about somebody showing off, being over the top, and it's never a good thing. So if you flex, don't do that, man. Don't flex. Don't flex. It's not cool, bro. So anyways, I want you to tell me a situation where you have seen somebody flexing down in the comment section down below.
What does any of this insult have to do with raging?
People get mad when they're salty.
That makes no sense!
Yes, it does, Fred. Yes, it does.
Next up, we're talking about the word salty. And I'm not talking about the flavor, right? Like, you like to eat salty food. Of course, most people do like to put a bit of salt on their food. That's not what we're talking about. We're actually talking about when somebody is acting upset and they're really not letting it go, right? They're getting extra upset about something. Well, that is being salty. You hear this a lot when people are playing video games, right? Somebody will get killed, and they'll be like, yo, don't be salty, dude. Or like, yo, you're just being salty. Or, yo, that guy has to be so salty right now. So salty always means that somebody is kind of unjustly, overly upset, right? Now, if something really bad happens, like if somebody hurts you, if somebody comes and they steals something from you and you get upset, you're not being salty. But if somebody does something on accident, or maybe they make a joke and you get really upset and you refuse to let it go, then you're being salty. So kind of think about it like this idea of just people who are carrying being upset, they just remain upset, they don't let go of being upset. That is being salty. And when you're being salty, somebody should tell you, like, don't be salty. Or if you see one of your friends getting upset, be like, dude, don't be salty. It's okay, man. Don't get salty. All right?
You're so extra. Is anyone claiming these drinks? Claim or let it go. She's so extra.
Now let's talk about the word extra. So extra is a super funny word, and I love it. It has pretty much one meaning, but that one meaning covers a lot of different things. It's a great word to use. So extra is when somebody is going over the top. So if you're being extra, maybe you're overdressing for a situation. Like everybody's wearing shorts and a t-shirt and you're wearing a suit. Or maybe you're getting overly upset about something that wasn't a big deal, right? You're screaming and you're shouting when it's not really required for you to do that. Extra is always kind of what it means, extra. So you have what you're supposed to be, and then there's more that's extra. People who are extra because they love attention. You're being extra because you need that attention. You need people to look at you like, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Oh, I'm so special. Look at me, right? That is why people act extra, and it's super toxic. I mean, there's no need to be extra ever. And that actually, as I'm saying this, I just said that word toxic. Let's make the next word toxic. I'm gonna get rid of what we had. Uh-oh. Let me quickly write this.
2,000 years later.
Okay, this dude, now he's really becoming toxic.
So the next word is the word toxic, and toxic is a fantastic word. It's when somebody is being really negative. They're hurting you emotionally, they're hurting you physically, or they're just being really, really, really rude. Those are toxic people. Now, toxic can talk about other things, like when you're playing video games, somebody kills you and then they do like an emote on you or they make fun of you, that's being toxic. When people bully other people, that's being toxic. Or sometimes even people that we love can be toxic by not caring for us the way that we need to be cared for. And you run into that word all the time. There's toxic relationships, there's toxic people, toxic friendships. Maybe you have people that you feel like are your really good friends, but they always want you to do something a little bit wrong, right? Like you can only hang out with them if you're going out and partying. Well, that's really toxic because you can't party all the time, and how else are you supposed to celebrate your friendships? Or if somebody is constantly trying to get you to do something you don't want to do, right? That's a toxic thing, all right? But toxic also means when you're just acting really crappy to other people. So if you're being rude to people, if you're doing harm to them, you're being toxic. Don't be toxic, all right? Do not be toxic.
Hi, I'm Joy Villa. I'm a singer-songwriter, and I'm anti-cancel culture.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Riebling. I'm a consumer insights specialist, and I'm pro-ish cancel culture.
Coming up at number 6, we have the word toxic. Whoa. Canceled. Let's talk about it. When somebody gets canceled, they've done something really, really bad and royally screwed up. They are in big trouble now, and probably nothing is going to get them out of it. So when somebody gets canceled, it's usually a famous person, a celebrity. They've done something stupid, they've said something stupid, and now they're going to suffer. People will stop. They're going to stop listening to them. They're going to stop liking them. All of their social media followers are going to stop following them. And it's really bad, because once you get canceled, there's pretty much no coming back from that. It's nearly impossible to get over it. People overall stop liking them, and nobody cares about who they are anymore or what they stand for. People will only think about them with the bad stuff that they did. So now it's actually funny because in 2020 and 2019, they referred to us as having a cancel culture. That means that society as a whole has gotten a lot less forgiving, and now when people make mistakes, that's it. They're done. It's over. There's no coming back from that. It's just you're out. So they call it cancel culture. And in the past 12 months, I feel like so many people have gotten canceled. Very notably, an American rapper named Takashi 6ix9ine got canceled twice. The first time because he was tangled up in all sorts of criminal activity, and people were like, "Whoa, that's a little too much." And then secondly was when he worked with the police and then got all these other gang members in trouble. And so the first people that canceled him were the good people, right? We're just like, hey, you know what? That guy's a little too bad for me. I don't want to hang out with that guy. I don't want to listen to that guy or be like that guy. And then all of the people who stayed there for him, his criminal buddies, he told on them. And then now everybody canceled him. So he's a great example. And then even more recently, in the last month or so, Vanessa Hudgens got canceled after making some really insane remarks about COVID-19.
Yeah, till July sounds like a bunch of I'm sorry. But it's a virus, I get it, like, I respect it, but at the same time, like, even if everybody gets it, like, yeah, people are gonna die. It's just terrible, but, like, inevitable? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this right now.
So do you know any celebrities from your country that have been canceled? Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below.
Of the time he gets to, so 50% of the seasons of his career, he makes the Super Bowl. In 2/3 of those seasons, he wins the freaking Super Bowl. Of course he's the GOAT. May not be.
Let's talk about the word GOAT. That's a fun word. So GOAT is actually an acronym, and an acronym is a word that's made up with the first letter of every other word in a phrase. Not every other, but all of the words in a phrase. So for example, GOAT is not the animal. It's greatest of all time. Or maybe I should do greatest of all time. So being the greatest of all time means that you're number one. You are number one at whatever it is that you do. So you have guys like Messi, who is unmistakably the GOAT when it comes to football. You have Michael Jordan. He's the GOAT when it comes to basketball. You have Teacher Sean, who's the GOAT when it comes to awesome, fun, educational English videos on YouTube. I wish. But it just means that you're number one. But now you could also use GOAT as an adverb that says, you know, that somebody is goated, right? You'll often hear a lot when you're talking about video games. People are goated on the sticks means that they're just the best at playing on a controller. Goated means that you're number one. That means the same thing as GOAT, but it's using it as an adverb. Yeah. All right, let's move on.
Gotta tell y'all, I was woke. I woke up recently, back in February. I just woke up.
Coming in at number 8, we have the word woke. Woke is a word that's used to describe people who have a very good understanding of current society, of social injustices, racial injustices, and they tend to be very aware of the issues in the world, right? Many people are woke about this or about that, and you hear that word being tossed around a lot. Like, yo, I'm woke, or like, oh, she's so woke, or he's woke. He's not woke. Don't talk to him. He's not woke. So somebody who's woke is just really, really understanding of what's happening in society right now. There's not really much to say about it. I feel like commonly this word is used more for humor. So you will have people saying it and they're being very serious when they say like, oh, he's woke or she's woke. But a lot of times you do hear it used to mock people who are trying to learn or people who are trying to understand society. And you also have kind of like cancel culture. They say woke culture, where they say young Americans right now kind of look for every reason to say that things aren't fair, and you know, whatever with that. I don't really take sides on that politically, but people do say woke a lot negatively. I think that it's actually a great word. I think that it represents good things, and everybody should be a little bit woke, but you will hear it as being used commonly to make fun of people, like, oh, dude, whoa, he's so woke, man. But, you know, let's move on.
Whoa, bro. Chill out.
Bro, I can chill out so much harder than you.
The second to last word is the word chill, and just like that word, yo, chill has so many different meanings, and you can slide that into your vernacular so easily, because almost everything you say could use the word chill, and it's going to be correct. Originally, chill was a verb that was used to say that we're going to make something colder, and that's not what it means anymore. Now we would use it to say, like, he's a chill dude, meaning that he's a cool dude. Or you could say, let's chill, which means let's hang out, let's spend time together. And recently, you have the phrase Netflix and chill, which I'm not gonna say what that means. I think you guys probably know what it means. I'm not gonna say what it means because I don't want to get demonetized, but Netflix and chill is very common. So lastly, you have the phrase chill out, which is telling somebody to settle down. Now, chill out is a bit different from the other ways that we heard it, because it's really telling you to do something. Like, you need to chill out. When somebody's super angry or when somebody's super excited, dude, chill out, man, it's okay. All right, so chill out's a fun one. You have so many different ways that you could use the word chill. It's pretty nice and it's fun. So before we move on to the next one, I'm going to give you 3 quick phrases to repeat to yourself to help you remember how to use the word chill. 1, I like chill people. 2, I like to chill out with my friends. 3, chill out, bro.
Making fun of people.
Nah, I think it's gun shooting.
They are saying that.
I believe capping is lying. Like you lying. Like you just telling them everything that's coming out your mouth is a lie.
Our last word for the day is the word cap. And I'm not talking about the hat that I have on my head, which we would also call a cap. We're actually talking about lying. It's really, really weird, and this word is super new, and it kind of just took over the internet really, really fast. But to cap means to lie. You could say things like, no cap, or I'm not even capping with you. I mean, all of these different ways, whenever you're trying to assure somebody that you're not lying to them, you say no cap, or I'm not even capping with you. It's a super easy word to use, and you'll hear people say it a lot. I really feel like this word is so new and so different for me, because I think that's a younger generation's word. I'm not even very old, by the way, but it is said more often by younger people. No cap, or like, yo, I'm not even capping. I did this or I did that. Or like, yo, are you capping me, bro? Are you lying to me, bro? Are you capping me? So basically, just remember that if you hear that word cap, it means lie. And you should try to use it yourself. It's a very common, very popular internet word, and has really taken over the world this year. So no cap, that's it for today. I don't have any more words for you, but stick around for a little bit of affirmation. And now for some much-deserved affirmation. I just want to quickly say how proud of you I am. I think it's amazing that you are here trying to get better. You're trying to improve, and you're trying to learn. There is nothing that anybody can take away from you once you've learned something. The more you know, the more powerful you are, the stronger you are, the more intelligent you are. And that is what we need in society. More people like you who are trying to improve day in and day out. So I want to quickly say, great job, I love you, and I'm proud of you. So here we are at the end of the video. If you're still around, I just wanted to quickly say thank you so much for sticking here till the end of the video. It really helps out my analytics. It helps more people get to see my video. Recently, my videos are finally starting to get shown on the top of the search menu, and it's because of people like you who are here at the end, and that is so special. So thank you so much. And I'll see you next time. But before I do end the video, let me quickly remind you that I am giving away $25. If you want to win it, all you have to do is like, comment, subscribe. So I'll see you next time.